All right, we're recording. Welcome to Team Call, guys. We're talking about getting hustlers, and I'm talking about team building and how it is a process. And it's going to feel in the beginning when you decide that you are going to get obsessed with building a team and building your tribe. It will happen, but it's going to feel like it's falling on deaf ears. But after you lay down that groundwork of consistently inviting to a sneak peek, consistently talking about coaching every single day, your flowers will bloom, okay? And I'm telling you this not because, oh, I did it another way, but I'm just giving you this advice. This is how it happened for me, guys. This is how it happened for me. I remember I was probably a coach already, like a year in, or when did I make it to NLC? A year and a half in. And I remember I thought, at least if I talk about coaching once a week, that's good, right? I don't want to bother anyone. I remember specifically thinking like that. And then going to NLC, which is a leadership conference that Beachbody you can earn for 2-star diamonds and above, which you girls should be striving for. All you got to be this year is 1 star. So it's so possible. They fly you out to California, you tour Beachbody headquarters and it's like a leadership, like for 2-star diamonds. It's amazing. So I'm there, and I remember Bonnie Engel, or was it Melanie Mitro? Bonnie Engel, she said, you need to be talking about the business every single day. And I was like, every day? Okay, I thought once a week. When she said that, guys, I listened. And I was like, I got to plug in the business every day. If that's what Bonnie Engel says, that's what I got to do. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry, that was the hugs from the hospital. Okay, so I remember hearing that, guys. So how do we do this? How do we attract the hustlers, guys? How do we get those girls that are like you, in it to win it, that are like, they want this. You girls are here because you love it, you want it, you're sharing it. How do we get another version of you? What are some ideas you could think, guys? Throw at me attributes of a hustler. What is a hustler? What is a hustler? Let's define this first.
A hustler, do you hear me?
Yep.
Somebody that sets goals and constantly is hitting them. Somebody that's just always working.
A mover and a shaker.
Yeah, like nonstop. Like, what can I do next? What can I do next? Like, very action oriented.
Okay. What else, guys? Who's a hustler? Give me an example. Somebody you know that's a hustler. Like, who's the first person you think of? What's a hustler?
A go-getter. Somebody that grinds every day.
A grinder, right? That's the word that comes to your mind, like a grinder. Crystal said her husband, someone who's self-disciplined. Okay, and what are these people doing? Like, what's a hustler doing? A hustler they're working hard. They're coming up with ideas. They're income producing activities. That's right. A hustler is like thinking about the bottom line, like, how could I make money? How could I make money? They're getting uncomfortable to see that change. Exactly. They're not, worrying what people have to say. What can I do next? Exactly. That's a hustler, right? I think another attribute, and I've seen this, like, people who hustle, they're helpers. They're out there like helping people, seeing ways that they could like contribute. Okay, so these are all the attributes. The number one thing, if you want to attract a hustler, you got to be a hustler, right? Because like attracts like. And I have this theory, guys, that people who follow us, who click follow and watch our stories, it's because they see a part of us in them. You wouldn't be following somebody and watching their stories if you didn't identify. Like, let's say, I don't know. I always like to use like the, okay, Crystal, you probably, you probably follow girls that are like you, that have like maybe the same humor, they'll drop an F-bomb or whatever, and it's no big deal. That's how you guys are, right? But maybe like, you may feel like a little uncomfortable with someone with like maybe you probably wouldn't follow her. You'd be like, whatever. I feel like the people who follow us is because they see a little bit of us in them, you know? And so if that's true, then there's some hustlers out there, guys. They see your like personality like that. There's something they like about it. There's something that keeps them coming back to see what you're doing. And I believe that those people are the ones that are a lot like you. They're a lot like you. If not, they wouldn't be following you. So if you want to attract hustlers, you got to be a hustler. But not just be a hustler. If we're using social media, you got to show your hustle. Okay? How do you show your hustle, guys? What's a way that we can show our hustle on social media? Any ideas? There's no dumb idea.
Blowing up.
Elizabeth said, I don't know. Okay. Judy, what'd you say?
Talking about life, like giving life tips, I guess, or ideas.
Okay, so like giving advice, kind of coming across as a leader. But how do you show I'm a hustler? Like, how do you show it?
To your daily life.
Showing your daily
life. Yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, seeing that you are putting in the work, setting that example, whether it's, I woke up today at 5 a.m. and I'm inviting people or whatever it is, but showing that it's not easy, right? That you're putting in that work. So yeah, I just think taking them through your daily life and your stories is great.
All right, so people got to see it. People can't just know, they have to see it. So because it's visual, right, you have to make an effort to show it or talk about it. So little ways that we show it, it's like, let me show, you could even tell people like, so every day when I start off, I'm checking in with my girls. This is part of what I do. This is part of my job. You can use words like that, like this is part of my job. This is part of what I do. You show them exactly the trainings. You show them like how you're checking in with your challengers. You show them things. So you have to remember that if you want people to know, you can't assume that they know. You got to show things like, to actually take a picture of you, like, writing notes or letting them see, like, I'm on my grind. It has to be visual. People need to see you on a laptop. They need to make the visual connection. They got to see that you're a hustler. They got to see, the books you're reading. So you can't assume.
Every single day, all day, Ashley Phil Dyson is in front of that computer all day. You see that in her stories every single day. It's crazy. She's either doing the computer, she's got posts with the computer, everything. It's crazy.
Okay, so let us use that as an example that she's showing her grind, okay? So that's the number one thing. Show your grind. Because I promise you, a girl who's a hustler, she's gonna admire your grind. She's gonna be like, dang, like Elizabeth, I would be showing like, hey, today I thought I'd show you, like, this is how I track my business, and show them what you're doing. A girl that's like you, that is like, dang, that's awesome. She's gonna be like so attracted to that. She's gonna be like, dang, that's good. You could say like, oh, today I'm setting up a one-on-one call with somebody. I'm so excited to do that. And but yes. So this girl, every day you see her on the computer. There's people that every day show their cup of coffee, right? What if every single day they saw you on your laptop? That's the connection. And then it's like ingrained in their mind. She's a coffee lover. Every day with her coffee, her coffee, her coffee. Let's ingrain it. She's a grinder, a grinder, a grinder. Okay, so give the visuals, guys. Figure out a way how you're gonna do that, but give the visuals. And it should be at least once a day. There should be a selfie once a day, like writing my challengers, anything with your, it should be like one post dedicated to what you're doing for your business. At least one, okay? Okay. All right, so Maria was over my house today and we were just talking about this, like team call, what could we do? P.S. Me and Maria bought our tickets. Wait, no, we booked. Maria was also a success starter, guys. So Maria, Diana, Elizabeth got to register today. Woo, woo, proud of you guys. And then hopefully all you guys, we can all get into Shanti. If not, it's all good. Make sure you girls pair up though, like in another workout. They'll all be fun, guys, so don't stress out. They will all be fun. So, okay, Maria, I wanted you to just kind of, I asked her to just share a few things about like attributes of a hustler. And I know maybe you had like a story or something that you wanted to tie in. So what were some of your thoughts on this topic?
Okay, so first of all, hi ladies, happy Thursday. I'm glad to be here. But real quick, I wanted to talk about in the process of you guys hiring or not hiring, right, but finding your hustler. I feel like one of the things that, at least for me, I can share a personal experience. I signed somebody up as a team member, as a coach, because I saw the potential of her being a salesperson. So when I met her, she was actually the mom of another kid at my daughter's school. And she was a seller. She was all about sales, sales, sales. But I can say her personality wasn't me. It wasn't that hustler mode, right? But I did think about it and I'm like, oh, but she's a salesperson. She could sell anything. I think that's great enough. So sure enough, she became a coach. What was it, like 3 months in, the girl hasn't opened her Instagram. She hadn't done anything. She didn't have that hustler mentality. So unfortunately, I feel like sometimes we're not here to make friends, right? We're not here to hire our bestie. This is a business at the end of the day. And actually, a quick statistic, 62% of startups fail due to co-founder issues because they always want to hire their bestie. So we really, at the end of the day, we got to look at this as, this is our little company, right? So we need to find people that share our dream, right? That passion, that hustler mentality, right? That constant grind. And don't be afraid when we do, for example, help wanted ads, right? Not always is less more, right? Put in there. Don't be afraid to say, I am looking for this type of girl that does this, that. Here, what were some of the notes I took? What was it? Yeah, be expressive and particular exactly what skills you want. I want that girl that's ready to put in the work. Don't be afraid to say that. Because you know what? That'll narrow it down for you. And that'll make you find the people that you truly want part of your tribe. You want to eliminate those people that, I'll try it. Maybe I'll do it for a week or so. You don't want those people. Yeah, they're great, to consider them as a coach. But at the end of the day, you want to build your tribe. And you want your tribe to have those skills, right? So it's just something to keep in mind. We're going to make friends in the process of creating our tribe because we are attracting the people that understand our grind, right? But we don't want to, how can I tell you? We don't want to hire our bestie from a get-go.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense. Because it's
not a bestie, but just like you think, oh, she's such a great friend. She'd make a great coach.
Right.
Not necessarily.
Correct.
So I have, I could relate to that, Maria, because I have my friend, I see, you may see her with me all the time in my stories. She's a personal trainer. She's super, like, we're all we talk about is like fitness, nutrition, but she would not make a good coach. No way. And even though she's told me a million times, like, I can't do that. I'm like, okay, I'm going to believe her. I'm not going to keep convincing her because she would totally like, I'm not getting likes. I'm deleting this picture. That would totally be her. but yeah, I think like, okay, I'm not gonna like try to turn this into something like I don't think she would make a good coach on my team. And so I'm just going to she'll be my friend. Because let me tell you, in terms of like the bestie, and once you start working and you're like you do, what brings you together is that grind. And so you guys do become really close, because you see, I know some of us, we were at the end of the month hustle and we were all like, and it was so exciting, but we were all at the same, like, come on guys, we're grinding, and it was so much fun, like literally till like midnight we were trying to close these sales. But what felt good was that we all had that like hustle in us. That was like such a high for me. So anyways, yeah, it's true, Maria. Like we have to, I think in the beginning too, we're kind of like, not desperate, but you're like, I'll take anybody. But as you go understanding like what you're really trying to do here, you could be more, not that we're never going to say, no, I don't want to join my tribe. We're always going to be welcoming. We're always going to bring everyone to our tribe, because that's the kind of people that we are. But just eventually you're just really going to be able to hold those hands and like run with the girls that really, really connect with you. So that's pretty exciting. I know. I feel you, Elizabeth. That was so much fun. What did Jess say? The hustlers are out there, the ones who want more out there, and that's why they really want. That's what I really want to tailor my content and grow my audience, are those girls. I know, Jess, if you weren't already my coach, I'd be watching your stories drooling. Well, I used to. I'm like, this girl is a go-getter. She's like all about her personal development. And so because of that, like, look, like attracts like. So you keep doing that on your social media, and I promise you, there's other girls that A, you're either going to turn on to your way of thinking, or B, they're already there. I will tell you though, for your age, you're kind of an old soul. You're ahead of the game. You are ahead of the game. There's a lot of girls that join Beachbody. They've never done any personal development. They're way older, and they've never done. So you are ahead of the game. You have that advantage that you have this mindset young, and that's amazing. So keep being you and putting that out there, because I know that means a lot to you. You love that personal development. You love that like intellectual hustler, and that's who you are. So you're gonna bring that girl on. Okay, anyone else want to say anything? Dying to find these movers and shakers. What else? Anybody else want to say anything?
I want to add something to what Maria said, because it's true. Something that I also like, I've noticed that, let me gather my thoughts. Something I noticed that Ashley Feidelson said at the Diesel Nation team call. She said, because there's like a lot of people that leave early, and obviously I've been with you, Lily, for like ever, but I always see, like, I am a dreamer, and like I see myself being able to make this happen, but at the same time, it's like you can't blame, let's say, your coach on whatever else that you're not doing, right? So something that she said that stuck on like with me was, if you really want it, you have to go for it, and you're going to go for it regardless of whether your coach is helping you or not. And one of the things that she said, that you have to be that coach. If you want to be a specific type of coach, you have to become that coach. So become that person that you want to be. And
or that you want to have on your team, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I love that. Yes, it's so true. Because, yeah, you may be here like, oh, I want a hustler, but it's like, you're not even a hustler, or you're not even a mover and a shaker. But it doesn't mean, guys, every day is a new opportunity to go and be that girl. And I remember hearing that even in my dating years. I remember hearing them say, I heard a quote or whatever, something that said, be the kind of person you want to marry.
Yep. Yep. I heard
Become,
that too.
you've heard that too, like become the kind of person you wanted to marry. And that was kind of a gut check to me, because I know at the time I was like, oh, I want this spiritual guy that's like reads his scriptures. And I'm like, I never was reading my scriptures consistently. I want a guy who is blah, blah, blah. And it was like, I wasn't those things. And I remember at a certain point, I had to like get laser focused and go become that girl that I wanted, like be the girl version of the guy that I wanted. And that is so true, you guys. So right now, girls, we all have room for growth. Each one of us on this call, myself included, we all have we all have room for growth. And right now you have the opportunity to, who is that girl? Write her down, describe her, and then go out and become her first, and then go and attract her, because she exists. She is out there. You are not this little alien on your own island. Trust me, there are people just like you. Crystal says, I want my movers and shakers. They're out there, Crystal. Trust me, especially in New Jersey, girl, they are there. It's in their blood over there. Crystal, you mega inspired me. $1,200. Heck yeah.
I don't know if you guys watched the Beyond Social Media trainings. Any of you did? But some ideas that I got from that was mainly that you have to create a community, like Lily creates a community for the local Miami girls, like be able to just network outside of social media. If you can't, let's say social media is not working for you, go out and network, do some meetups, go meet with mommies, go meet with, at the library with whoever, but go to the grocery store and chat with somebody. Like Lily met Jimena at a grocery store. So like that's what they were talking about. They were saying like, go out and network and become friends with these people, and then you could make a fit club, a local fit club, or if you want to become a live trainer, you can do that too. But it was a cool perspective. You guys want to watch it, I suggested Danielle Detani's video is like on point. And then there was a blonde girl, I don't know if it was Julie or Jenny, but both of those, the last 3 days were really good.
I saw Danielle Tony's. It was good. And you know what, guys? Well, I know most of you probably work, but it feels good to get out. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes if you're trapped in the house and it's just like, it feels good to just get out there. And I always feel too, there's a saying that like, I've shared this here before, but like, if you want your testimony, like, or your faith to grow, you got to share it with other people. And when you do, your spirit just like swells up. And maybe that person didn't care about your testimony and they weren't ready for Jesus at that time, but you walked away and you felt so good because you shared it. It's the same with this. Like you might meet someone and be like, yeah, my shakes and my workouts and I love it. And they might be like, oh, I love Zumba. But you felt so good because you got to share it with them. So that's just kind of how this works too. Getting out there and sharing. Just when Luke was in preschool, oh my gosh, I talked about Beachbody every day to those moms. Every single day, it was just like it would come up. My Shakeology shaker, me and my fitness clothes. I mean, it came up all the time. Good reminder, Junie.
And another one that I wanted to add was how to add community within your team. So like do like weekly or monthly, it could be monthly or every 2 weeks, whatever. But one of the girls were saying like create that tribe that you want. So like if you have like a local team or you want to go out and do girls night and then invite a prospect, like invite her to the tribe so they could feel your energies, and together you guys they'll want to be with you eventually. It doesn't have to be Beachbody related, but you could do activity like girls night, movie night, whatever, but something fun that it will make it that they'll want to be with you every time you guys say, hey, you guys want to come over or whatever. Absolutely. Lily does that here, but I don't know, like just talking in general, like for the other girls out of the state, like create that community.
Absolutely, Junie. girls, a year and a half ago, I had like 2 Miami coaches, and you know, some would come and go. Junie's been my diehard, probably one of my oldest coaches. Shout out to Junie. But I had a vision. I wanted not an actual vision, but I'm like, dude, I want community. I need to build a Miami team. And I started attracting them. And even now, I haven't put so much of an effort, but I've been following like people in my, like the hashtag of my city, and I'm following them like a nail shop, cupcake places, and I am getting more girls in my local area. It's crazy. Like now I probably have like, even girls that don't participate, like 12 girls. That's huge. Like I had 2 and like 1. I mean, I had none really, but I just was like determined. So that community part is like, that's how you find who your hustlers are too, because you just like, it's been so good. We've had little team events where we're just like talking, and like the one at Maria's house was so good. Remember when we all sat down and we like shared our goals, and it was good. So yeah, the way that you're gonna attract it is we've been going over so much, but just like, you gotta have the patience, but you have to put in the work to show it, guys, to show that you are a hustler, and that girl is gonna come your way. So I hope that this just like inspires the heck out of you to go out and find your tribe. If you feel like, nobody, the girls I have right now are like whatever, I promise you guys, your girl is out there. She is. And if you haven't found her yet, like, have the faith that you're gonna find her, because I mean, I know I used to stalk Maria and be like, oh my gosh, she'd be so perfect, but she's with another company. And you know, I just remember thinking that, or like other people that I'm like, oh, she would be so perfect, and then the girl messages me and I'm like, yes. So put it on your vision board. Put that on your vision board, that you're gonna grow a local team. You could start a walking club. That's what Danielle was talking about, that's how she started. She would just do fit clubs. So much fun. So, okay, does anyone else have anything to say? You could do it, Junie. Find your 8 girls. They might not come from social media. They may or may not. Go out and find her. She exists. What else, guys? Who's excited to go out and find their hustler? Who's excited to show their hustle? I'm like even more pumped up to be like, I'm gonna show my hustle. Yes. Jody, you feeling it? Jody, you said that you talked to someone today? Oh, from the UK. You're muted. Hold on.
Yeah, I did talk to someone today from the UK. I gave her the link. She wanted to know if they sold out there. That's why I was asking you guys, and she's interested. So I'm gonna check with her again tomorrow and stuff. And I have 2 other possibilities, but I'm not sure yet.
Great, good job. Stay hopeful. Stay hopeful. So, all right.
Okay, so you said who's excited? I'm excited to like share, but I'm super scared. So like today I talked about coaching, but I like half talked about coaching. I talked about Crystal and I talked about Diana and their income, and then I shared my income progression. So I like half did it. So I'm nervous about, just because I haven't done it before. Yeah. If I share about coaching on the regular, which I'll do, I just don't want it to be boring, because I love my notebook. But I don't want it to seem like, I don't know how to make it seem cool. You know, I don't want people to think like,
true, yeah.
Like, I'm so excited about my list and all the people I invited. I just don't know how to make it seem enticing. Like, join my team. I make lists.
Well, I wouldn't shoot. So guys, you could make like your water bowl seem sexy. You just gotta sexify it, okay? So I could either be like, hey, drink my water, or be like, yeah, baby. What you know about getting your water goals? And I know you don't talk like that, and I don't necessarily come on, but I'm talking about enthusiasm. So you could be like, so this is my list I created and I just love my list. Or you could be like, you know, this makes me feel really good. If I've got my list, I feel organized and I feel like $1,000,000. Just say how you feel. Just say how you feel and share with enthusiasm. Anything shared with enthusiasm in your own way, it's gonna, people are gonna be like, well, that's cool. You know, be like, you know, you could even say I'm nerdy about my list, but this is what I love. You know, do a poll. Are you a nerdy list taker too? And just like find who your list people are. I would do a poll. Who else is a notes geek or, you know, something like that.
Okay.
Don't overthink it, Elizabeth. And your first times were gonna like, my first times changed, and I was like, no, I can't post that. Don't overthink it. Just put it out there. I promise you, like 3 in, you'll be good. You'll get the hang of it. That water will be delicious.
Yeah.
Water. I
Okay.
know. I sent Christina Delgado to Volay because she saw it on my stories. Like, what were you gonna say, Junie?
That it took me like, I was gonna like post today to like kind of set my goals, and I told myself if it takes me longer than 3 minutes, then I'm just gonna move on. But it literally took me like 5 million tries, and I'm like, okay, never mind. I'm not posting this. I overthought about it, and I'm like,
You see? I know. Okay, everyone do a face. It's a boomerang. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I cut everyone off. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. I'll tag you guys, or I'll share it so you guys could share. All right, guys. Love you. Goodbye. Wait, don't get me with my mouth open, Elizabeth.
Okay, hold on. I'll do it again. You're so cute. There you go. I take the worst ones.
Oh my gosh. Who's down for the after party?
I am. I'm here. Let's go.
let's do it.
Let's do it with our filters. Okay, I gotta just check on my sister. Go to the chat. After party now. Bye.
Cool.